Hey everyone, Richard Prepping in Real Life. Today we're talking aquaponics. Pay attention, you might learn something. Okay. So we're here today with John from Southwest Aquaponics, and we're going to ask him a few questions. Tell them a little bit about yourself, John.
I'm John Healy. I'm a retired school teacher. I've been doing this about 8 years as of this May. I started out kind of as a backyard gardener, and it's just kind of evolved into a pretty substantial situation. We have about 15,000 fish we average year-round, about 25,000 gallons of water at High Point. We have a fish hatchery, which we're standing in right now. We have an aquaponics garden, which has about 1,000 square feet of grow bed strategically located throughout the property. And we have a grow-out tanks where we take our small fish and grow them up into the dinner-sized fish.
So what exactly is aquaponics?
Aquaponics is taking the byproducts of a fish, basically fish waste, and through a biological process turning that into nitrogen, which goes directly to the roots of the plant, and the plant then removes the nitrogen from the water, and it's like almost giving them hormones or steroids because they really buff up fast. It uses 80% less water than a dirt garden. It increases your growth rate by about 3 times, and you get in a square foot garden, for instance, in your lettuce, growing lettuce, you're putting the lettuce plant every foot. In that same foot, we'll put 9 different lettuce plants, and we'll get 3 to 4 harvests per plant. So 9 times 3 is 27 times the return per foot of garden.
So obviously the plants, then they're edible, and the fish food.
Plants are edible, and we use tilapia. They're edible, and the benefit of tilapia is that they go from baby to the dinner plate in about 285 days.
Does the type of fish depend on the area you're living in to use?
Well, we use tilapia for a couple of reasons. One is obviously the fast growth rate, and the other thing is here in the desert they have the capacity of withstanding 100-degree water. They don't like it, and I don't like to see them stressed out like that. But with a little bit of precaution, a little bit of creativity, last summer we had, I think the warmest we got was 86 degrees.
So how about a little tour?
Okay. We're standing in the fish hatchery. We have 5 species of tilapia: red, white, and blue, Hawaiian gold, and Mozambiques, which look more like shamu. The red, white, and blue tend to be the popular meat fish. They grow extremely fast. The Mozambiques and the Hawaiian golds grow a little slower. They ultimately get as big, but they're extremely prolific. And so depending on what your goals are for having an aquaponic system, each fish has its own kind of niche. The blue tend to be a little hardier in the winter, but frankly, everybody wants the red and the white because they can see them. Particularly if you've got kids and you want to get them engaged in the process.
Okay, so how many types of systems are there?
Well, it's more of the variety of your creativity is kind of dictates what system you have. The most popular 2 systems is a gravel media and or a raft media.
Okay.
The plant choices tend to help define which media you're going to use. We have the most popular 3 medias here. One is a hydrogen pellet, which is the most versatile. You can grow tomatoes right alongside your lettuces, and they will all cohabitate or coexist very happily. And we have a lava rock media, which is way less expensive than the hydrogen pellets, which is mostly suitable for your rooted plants, your tomatoes, your peppers, your zucchinis, your kind of something that needs a large root base. And yet the most popular probably is the raft, which is nothing more than a styrofoam board with holes cut out of it. And what makes it so interesting and so valuable is this is where your leafy vegetables grow. Your spinach, your lettuce, your shards, your kales, your collards will all grow in a raft system, and that's a multi-cut. So once you harvest it, you continue to reharvest it over and over and over again. We're standing in front of an arugula raft, which is going to seed now. We'll collect the seeds for next year here in a couple of weeks, and then reset them up probably about October. We'll replant the arugula seeds. Again, it's a multi-harvest plant. We'll get 5 or 6 harvests off of one of these little plants.
So this is just an IBC tank, and you just cut the top off?
An IBC tank, 275 gallons. Cut the top off with the 200-gallon holding tank, and gives us a 16 square foot grow bed. And again, if we're getting 25 times the harvest per square foot, that's a lot of vegetables. And I tell you, the most fun part about this is getting a call about 5 o'clock from your significant other saying, "What's our salad look like tonight?" And you kind of peruse the garden and say, "Well, we got lots of spinach and lots of kale."
So this is another type of raft system?
This is another raft system. One of these 275-gallon IBC totes with a little modification can support about 100 square feet of grow bed. That is a significant support system. This raft here has 96 holes on it, and we're in transition right now from summer crops. We took over 300 harvests of lettuce and kale and spinach off of it this year, twice. We have 3 growing seasons in Arizona. Our most fruitful, our largest growing season is from October to probably December, and then we have a short growing season from December to March, and then we have our summer season, which is way too long, and it's the shortest, least productive from the leafies, but it's the time to bring out our peppers and our tomatoes.
And like the other systems, you can get 40 fish in there, or I believe it.
We recommend 1 adult fish, which is as big as your hand, to 5 gallons to start. No more dense than that population, unless you've just got keen water chemistry, keen water management. Probably closer to 1 to 8, 1 to 10 gallons. Everybody will be happy, and you don't have to be on. This is lava rock, and it has some hydrogen pellets in it. We like this kind of combination because it allows for more drainage, better access to the nutrients passing through there, and it doesn't get as dirty as just lava rocks because it percolates any solids back down into the tank. It's extremely popular, as you can see by this taro, this koi plant. They like it.
Evidently.
Much to our chagrin, because we harvested all of this last October and we thought we got it all, and it came right back. Because it's such a positive growing environment that these plants will reseed themselves. Tomatoes are notorious for coming back after they die off for the winter.
So tell me exactly what type of person is this good for?
Well, it's good for everybody. My biggest clientele, my niche, if you will, is under 35 and over 60. Under 35, they don't want their children to eat all the genetically modified, all the synthetic fertilizers and bacteria and herbicides. And over 60, they've had health crises, and they want to try and back up the clock, so to speak. The nice thing is that done right, you could probably just live back here. A couple of my customers have gone solar, so they're pretty much off the grid.
Okay, so it is pretty much self-sustainable. You don't have to worry about having to buy anything else.
Once it's set up, it runs itself. The fish repopulate as you harvest. They're extremely prolific fish. They reproduce every 45 days. And so you're going to replace your fish throughout the summer and then eat them through the winter.
So if somebody wants to set up a system of their own at home, how much do you think it's going to run them to get started?
Our starter system, which we do sell, is $300 to $75, which includes everything to get them started except the water and the grow media. So it comes cut, it comes with a pump, it comes with plumbing, it comes with 5 starter fish, starter food, all the things necessary to get up and running. What they have to do, and then we coach them through this. What they have to do is select which grow media depending on what they think they want to grow or what their pocketbook can stand.
75, I would say, is kind of in the range.
Yeah.
So if they want to get in touch with you, find out more information, where do they go?
SouthwestTilapia.com.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.